The Coronado National Forest, a sprawling expanse of 1.78 million acres, stretches across southeastern Arizona and southwestern New Mexico, encompassing a diverse landscape that includes the Santa Rita Mountains, the Chiricahua Mountains, and the Dragoon Mountains. Elevations within the forest range from 3,000 feet to over 10,700 feet, creating unique ecosystems known as sky islands that support a wide variety of plant and animal species. The forest's name pays homage to Francisco Vázquez de Coronado, who led an expedition through the region in 1540. The Coronado National Forest is also a wonderful parks-on-the-air entity that provides a lifetime of activation opportunities.
These are some of the places that myself and my family, we love going camping, we love going hiking and stuff like that, and we never knew that this was a POTA entity until recently when I emailed the state coordinator and I said, hey, this would be a great place to do POTA. Is it possible we could put that on the list? He said, well, I could put it on there, but it would be a park inside a park. And he didn't elaborate. So I got back to him, I'm like, what do you mean by that? And he said, Coronado National Forest is already in that. And so I look on the POTA map and it's nowhere near where I'm at. And that's when I did some deeper research and realized that the Coronado National Forest is enormous. It's like most of southeast Arizona is part of the Coronado National Forest, spread out into like 10 or 12 mountain ranges in the whole area. And man, I was so excited to hear that, because this place right here, I've been driving for 10 minutes and I'm way up here overlooking the town of Sierra Vista where I'm staying right now. Right down there, you can see my house from here actually. And I just was so excited, like this was the first chance I got after a couple days of knowing to come up here and activate. So we're gonna do that. And today I made another discovery and it was really funny. And I don't wanna go into too much detail because it's so simple and dumb. One of my favorite antennas is the JPC-12. And I've been using it for years and years. I mean, I've actually had to replace one of the coils because I took it down to Padre Island National Seashore with me. And the onshore breeze mixed with 3 sandbars meant everything rusted. And I just destroyed that antenna. And so I had to buy a new whip for it. I had to buy a new coil for it. And but I've maintained it and I love it and it's wonderful. It's one of my favorite antennas. Back when I was building antennas, I had bought these cheap AliExpress telescopic whip. I think they were 5.6 meters long, very long telescopic whips. And when I got them in, I was horrified to find out that the thread on them was 3/8/16. And everything I was building at the time on my lathe was 3/8/24. And so I just started buying from other suppliers to do this antenna system. One of the things I always complained about the JPC-12, it was threaded in 3/8/16. And so it just wasn't compatible with anything else because everybody uses 3/8/24. And then, like riding my bike home yesterday, I had this epiphany that the base of the JPC-12 was 3/8/16 and these cheap AliExpress 5.6 meter antennas were also 3/8/16. I'm like, I bet that would work together. And so I quickly went outside and I set up the base and I threw out my radials and I screwed on that antenna. I extended it up. I had to drop it 2 sections and it tuned to 1.01 to 1 on 20 meters. And man, I was excited about that. So today, I'm gonna activate this place for the first time. I'm so excited with this Frankentenna that I've cobbled together from all the things that I've had over the years. And we'll see how well we do. But I have a feeling, I love verticals and I've used base loaded 20 meter verticals for years, but this doesn't even need a base load. This tunes to 20 perfectly, and 20 is pretty much everybody's favorite, I think. So we're gonna do it from up here with 20 meters and we're gonna do it on CW and we're gonna activate this park, hopefully, and we'll see how it goes. Let's get this thing set up. All right, here's the JPC-12 antenna, or sometimes people call it the Pac-10, but I'm not sure why, because I've never seen it marked Pac-10, but maybe it has been. I like to use a tripod for my base, and I have found this little tripod here. It's like 40 bucks, on Amazon is like one of the best for this, unless it's windy. But even windy, I could put rocks on the legs and keep this thing up. We're using just the base, and mine's modified. Let me show you guys what I did. I modified this, and there's plenty of space in here to do it, but I made it so that I had a place to screw on my counterpoise, or my radials in this case. It just makes it so much nicer. This is one modification that like you should do to this antenna. Almost done. This thing is so fast to set up. I love verticals. They just are fast. I'll show you what I did here. I have access to a laser engraver with a rotary encoder, but I don't know if you could see it or not. I just laser engraved on here where this thing needs to be, and I just bring it right down like that. And now it's tuned, and I don't have to mess around with it. And then the supplied radials finish this thing out. And if you wrap this in a figure 8 on your fingers, you can just do that, and then it just goes all the way out. And then I put this on my little screw here. All right. So let's do some POTA here. I already cleared the station, forgot to start the camera, so let's just continue. Oh, I lost him right at the end. Wisconsin. Ugh, crazy. For some reason, this thing turned off. I think it got hot. It's like 90 degrees out here right now. And I'm just sitting in the sun. I probably could have picked a better spot, but there's a lot of ant hills and stuff. So anyway, we're up to 8 right now. And this antenna is working awesome. I'm so stoked that I figured this out. So let's just continue going. We got to get 10 to activate this thing. The camera was overheating in the sun. It's really, really hot here, and I should have thought about a chair. And well, I thought I had a chair, but my wife took it out, so it's not in there. And my chair has an umbrella on it. It would have been amazing today. So the camera overheated like 3 times. My phone overheated once. My radio is hot, hot, hot to the touch. Like I can't hold the radio. So I thought maybe we'll just stop at 10 here. We did get 10. We did activate. We got Canada. We got North Dakota. I'll put a little map up for you guys so you can see. And I hope you guys try out this antenna. If you guys have the JPC-12 and you got one of those cheap Alibaba or AliExpress 5.6 meter whips, which you can get 2 for like 50 bucks. It used to be 2 for 27. So, because the dollar's crashing. Anyway, get that stuff, put it up. Man, you'll have a great time. These things tune right to 20 meters at 1:1 and great range. So we were all over the US today from here in Arizona, and can't be happier. I'll see you guys next time. Next time we get out here in the vast Coronado National Forest. Bye now.